Hello? Okay. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all. So let me first introduce myself. I am Wan Syazwina binti Awang Matasan. I'm a maths teacher at MRSM Tun Muhammad Fort Stephens, Sandakan, Sabah. It's a long way journey to come here. So my presentation today, I would like to show you about how I conduct my activity in class, and the lesson is actually based on the topic Introduction to Loci in Two Dimensions. So this is a Form 2 syllabus for maths. Okay, the learning outcomes, I have listed it all here, which is to describe and sketch the locus of a moving object, and then they have to determine the locus of points that are off, and all these four is the certain conditions that need to be met. Okay, there are two objectives actually, to describe and sketch, and the second one is to determine. The A to D here is actually all the conditions that related to locus or loci. Okay, so for this learning activity, it is at the stage of presentation. Okay, and the targeted skill that I aim here is knowledge construction. Basically, when a maths teacher come to class, he or she will have to introduce and explain about the certain mathematical concept. So how I try to implement 21st century skill here is not just by telling them. Okay, it would be easy if I just tell them about it. Okay, tell them what locus is and provide them with the formula or way to solve a locus question. But instead, I chose 21st century skill, which is knowledge construction. So how I did this, I conduct the task. Okay, I conduct the learning activity through jigsaw classroom activity. Okay, so the first thing what they need to do is to divide themselves into 5 home groups. Okay, and every student in the home group will receive a task related to the 4 specific locus condition. So they are given task card. Okay, each one of them from the home group. The task card, if I can show you here. Okay. The task 1, for example, task 1, by using a tree as the fixed point, you are required to stand so that you are 1 meter away from the tree. So when they go to the expert group, those who receive the first task card will have to discuss among themselves and try to figure out how to solve this instruction, problem or situation. After that, they will capture the task as a proof of they will capture their activity as proof of task completion. Okay, this is the example for the first task where they are required to stand exactly 1 meter from a tree. Okay, and then a worksheet also are provided to them where there are guiding questions that ask them to describe, to sketch, okay, the locus related to the situation that they are doing. So example of the guiding questions here, let's say if there is a treasure buried exactly 1 meter from that tree, okay, can you sketch the possible positions of that treasure? So they will start doing the sketching. Okay, maybe they will sketch a tree and then maybe some people around the tree. But I will ask them to use 1 point to represent the tree. Okay, and by using that point, they sketch another point which is exactly 1 meter from the tree. So that is basically how the task will be done. Another guiding question, what is the shape that possible position of the treasure traces out? So it should be a circle, right? Okay, and then write the correct description of this locus. So the activity was done backward. Normally, I will introduce them to locus, but this time, using knowledge construction, they are required to go through some real-life situation and figure out themselves, try to construct their knowledge, try to build their own knowledge about what a locus is. Okay, so based from that, they will have a meaningful experience related to this topic instead of just merely memorizing facts or mathematical concepts. Now they have a real life experience that they can relate to the topic itself. Okay, so that's all for my presentation today. Thank you.